Hello all you amazing and wonderful people, welcome back to the channel, IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're going to be playing Digimon World 1. So, it's Thursday today, and today I wanted to show, or showcase, should I say, games that actually got me into gaming when I was younger. So this is one of many that got me into gaming in general, but we're going to go ahead and play Digimon World 1, which originally was released on the PlayStation 1. And it was a very fun game as a kid. Now that I'm older, I feel like I can beat it pretty easily. So we're going to go ahead and watch the intro video, and then we will jump right into the game.
Let's have a battle with my metal Momemon. Okay. He evolved this morning. Wow! I bet he can beat Metal Greymon. No way, your shrimp won't have a chance. Hey! Oh, you're here. Wow! Metal Greymon and Metal Momemon. We'll see who wins now.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Put it on registered slot 1. Record a new adventure. Yes. So I do still have a PlayStation 2. And I do have the game, Digimon World 1. You can emulate it, but it's highly unrecommended unless you actually own the game because it is illegal. Just a recommendation. Well, what you do with your time is up to you. But with that being said, here we are, Digimon. If I said that correctly, I always called him Gigi. Digimon, tell me about yourself. Do you have a Digivice? Now, these questions, when you were younger, meant absolutely nothing to the kids. No, just kidding. Now that we're older, though, we know what these questions are. If you hit yes, I believe for this first one, it makes it harder to obtain certain Digimon because it actually makes you have stricter parameters. It is not science. Like, no, there's no definite answer. There's a few people that say that's a complete myth, has nothing to do with it. But if you hit no, it also gives you a different question, secondary question. So I'm going to go ahead and hit no. And then he says, I see. And then he says, do you have friends? If you select yes, I'm pretty sure you get Agumon. If you hit no, pretty sure you get Gabumon. Could be wrong. Let's go ahead and check it out. Ask what my name is. IStandAlone I don't think will fit, so we'll just put Stanley. Suppose we don't have to do all lower or uppercase. I'm allowed to make mistakes, right guys? But let's go ahead and put Stanley. Okay, you can only have 6 letters. It fits perfectly. We'll go with yes. I kind of wish they gave you your Digimon before you named them, because, like, what if I decided to name him something after Agumon? Like, if I want, like, Augie or something. You know what I mean? Like, what if I go ahead and went Augie, right? And it turns out to be Gabumon. That'd be so weird. But let's go find out. And now we go into this little animation.
Digimon. Huh? He's saying something. Huh?
All right, so there's not too many cutscenes in this game, but I will show them when they show up. But with that being said, this game was essentially created around the same time like Pokemon first came out, like the original 151, and Tamagotchi, and like a few other those things that were all about taking care of your monsters. All right, a human, just like you said, Gigi. Shh, he's getting up. Huh? Where am I? Welcome to the Digimon World. What? Yikes. What's the matter? Who are you guys? These are Digimon. Digi what? Huh? I thought you knew about your Digimon. I got it. This is a dream. It's not a dream. Hey, wait. You're Tokamon. This is a realistic dream. Stanley, this isn't a dream, but it's not real either. What are you talking about? Who are you? I'm Digimon. I don't know of any Digimon by that name. There are more Digimon than you know of. This is Digimon World. Digimon World? This world is not a dream, nor is it real. It's our own world. Gee, it looks too real to be a dream. Look behind you, you'll see what I mean. What? Is this Augie? I remember now. I got sucked into that Digimon keychain. That's right. Why am I here? Come to my house, I'll explain. And just like that, we got kidnapped by the Digimon and their cruel mechanical jokes. I invited you here to save us. Save you from what? We are in File City. It's the center of File Island. A city? Here? Well, it was a city. There used to be all kinds of Digimon who lived here. Digimon started to lose heart and move out of the city. What do you mean? I'm not sure what caused it. Digimon started losing their speaking skills. Some of them still talk, but they have all forgotten that they lived here. That's what you meant by losing heart. It's dangerous if we do nothing. But why me? You are good at raising Digimon, right? I'm good at it, alright. Don't you realize that you're speaking Digimon? Huh? No way. I'm speaking plain old English. To us, it sounds like Digimon. That's right. In this world, your love for Digimon will give you strength. That's why I chose you. You can rally all the Digimon on the island. What? You can count on me. Alright. Thanks, you're our only hope. Where do I start? Take Augie and explore the island. Find the cause of this danger and get Digimon to come back. Let's go, Augie. And we run away. Wait, I haven't finished yet. And they throw you into the world, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, back in those days, it was like when they first came out with like Tamagotchi and stuff like that. First thing we want to do is head up here. There's a little guy up here, and he gives us food. So the cool thing about this game is like you actually have to feed and actually take care of your Digimon. I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty much one of the reasons I like this game. Because like I said, back in those days, you had like the Tamagotchis and stuff. The Tamagotchi, I think, was like a handheld keychain. Maybe I'm confused. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but pretty sure it's a handheld or a keychain, and basically what you had to do is feed and water and take care of your pet, and it'll stay alive. If it dies, I think you get a new one, but the longer you take care of it, I think it gives you better rewards, and like there's other things that came out about doing that. If you talk to this guy, he'll talk about items. Once you're done talking to him, you'll see that he gives you a bunch of items. That basically it's like all your starter items that you'll need. This guy, if you talk to him, he'll let you rest. We'll discuss that once I need it. Digimon will occasionally tell you information about the Digimon that came back. And I believe this guy just kind of gives you little tips. He's basically telling you how to treat Digimon, how to heal them when they get sick. So if you need that information, go ahead and talk to him. And as you obtain more Digimon in the island, they'll become more useful. This guy pretty much gives you tips on where to find your next Digimon. So he's basically just telling us where all the locations are around us. And we will get there at some point. But for now, we're going to go ahead and jump into the gym. We are freshly new to the whole Digimon training abilities here. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and train speed 2 or 3 times. All you have to do is hit begin. Normal is just like a normal try. It'll give you all the same stats regardless. Bonus try, it'll be like a little roulette reel. Or not a roulette reel, a slot reel. And if you get 3 of the same item, or 3 of the same token, it'll give you a bonus, depending on which token you hit. And I think if you get it looks like a golden turd, kind of. If you get 3 of those, it gives you 10 times the normal stats that you would get from running a normal one. But it's super hard to get. You could do, there are like tips and tricks on like how to achieve the thing, but I have not been successful doing so. So we're just going to go ahead and do some normal ones. It's not necessary to do bonus slots. It will save you time if you can obtain the bonus, but it's not required. So when you want to feed, go ahead and open your inventory. Select the meat, and then just hit use, and then it will feed it to him. And then once he makes his little noise like that, usually that means he's full. You can get right back to training. Now you only want to do this about 2 or 3 times. Maybe 6 in total if you were really pushing it. Before you would want to rest, because if you train too much, they do get sick. And that's when you would need to use the medicine. And just like that, right on cue, you can see he's got a little turd above his head, so guess what that means? That's right. You gotta let him shit. Oh man, playing this as a kid, that always made me laugh. Oh yeah. Takes me back, that's for sure. But, let's go ahead and feed him yet again. We're going to train him up just a little bit more. He's still hungry. If you go to the Digimon tab there, it'll show you any condition that he has if he's hungry, or if he needs medicine or anything like that. We're going to get both his attack and speed up to 100. Like so. And then we're going to go and explore. So there's a few things that I don't like about this game. I mean, there are good parts, especially with how much older it is. And there are bad parts. One of the bad parts, in my opinion, is the battle system. So basically, you get into this battle system by running into any of the Digimon that are out on the open field. And then you'll get this little angry face, and that's when you know they're going to attack you. Now, the only thing you can do as the trainer is pick these locations up in the top. We can't run away because this is essentially your first Digimon that goes to the island or to the city. But basically, you can either run away or pick your call. The more brains you get, the more attacks you can use. but essentially you can't exactly tell him what to do. And even when you have the ability to tell him what to do, sometimes he'll just choose not to do it. So the battle system is a little finicky, to say the least. So he drops a small recovery. Very nice, very nice. He'll give you a little spiel that he lost. Stanley talks to himself, tells him he should invite him to the city, and he invites him to the city. What city? You mean that old place? Well, okay. I'm Agumon. Nice meeting you. And just like that, you have your first Digimon that joins the city. Alright, pays to try. So you pick up your small recovery just by stepping over it. And then sometimes, if you come down to this location, you'll see a Digi Mushroom, which is extra food. Or, there's another, we got lucky and got two. Sometimes it doesn't show up, but that is another location. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. Another Digi Mushroom. I'll take that. Head down here. And now you can fight these guys. Our speed should be high enough that we don't have to worry about it too much. But they have one move that hits like a truck. And if they use it, you could be in trouble. It's not that one. That one does hit pretty hard too, but it's not as bad as the... It's like a water bubble. The only problem with that move is it can paralyze you. Yeah, we're into a situation where he should be attacking, but he's not attacking. That's the move right there. See how much damage that did? That's crazy. 387. That was more than half our health right there. But I wanted to show you guys just so you can stay away. So, now that we came down here, if we make this trip to the left... Well, gotta feed him quick. Get used to feeding him a lot. Almost every Digimon will feed 3 times a day. And once they start evolving and getting bigger, they'll want more and more food, and it just turns into a big old mess. So this is like the treasure chest of this game. If you find these guys, you go ahead and open them. You get a medium MP here. But if you find those chests anywhere, just open them up and you get an item. Now we did just fight that guy, but if you see, every time you leave the area and come back, they respawn. Now if you come down here, sometimes you'll run into 3 Digi Mushrooms, always nice. Now we're going to head south even more, and there is a bad guy down here that we're going to try to take care of. We have a bunch of healing items, but first thing we want to do is try to take on this Palmon. He's going to think we're stupid and be like, hey, I'm a flower. And you just keep talking to him. He'll get angry. And we pepper breath him in the face. Go, go, go. So he does have a decent amount of HP, as you can see. And as long as we keep up with the heals, we shouldn't have too much problem. Let's keep him topped off just in case. Only downside about being poisoned is you can see he's like kind of like moving slower. They like walk around anytime they have a status effect. And I apologize, I keep spamming the button here. But it's just an old habit that I haven't broken, so I apologize if I keep blowing your eardrums out with that button. So once you defeat him, you get a bunch of stats. Get your bits. Bits is basically the money. And he'll drop a brain chip. Now, brain chip's very good because you 50 of whatever stat it is. I hate fighting. In that case, come to the city. It's peaceful there. City? Sounds like fun. I'm Palmon. You'll find me useful. And just like that, we get a second Digimon that goes to the city. Definitely a very nice ad right there. Palmon is probably one of my favorites for the early game. Simply because he gives you better food. And better food is quickly useful. Now, if you come over here, this dude will say he's hungry. And you can say, don't give him food. But if you say give him food, but let me give him this brain chip real quick. We're going to go ahead. Give this to this guy. Yep, eat that. Thank you, sir. Now, once you eat that, you can see that his brains is now over 100. Which means we'll have a different type of attack. We only have one small recovery. Maybe we should wait. We do have a restore, though. A restore basically is like your revive. If your Digimon gets down to 0 HP, he'll fall over, and it'll start a countdown. If you can restore him before the end of the countdown, you're pretty much set. But anyway, he'll ask for food, and you pretty much have to give him a Digimushroom. Once you do, he's like, wow, that was great. Let's fight. And now that we have our brains up, you'll see up in the top left, our attack has changed. We can hit attack the whole time now. And now he should, as long as he doesn't do that, that's another status effect, but we should be able to keep spamming Pepper Breath. Oh, now we're paralyzed. Yeesh, this ain't looking too good for us. There we go. Spam the attack. Sorry if I'm hurting you guys again. There we go. Just keep attacking. Just keep attacking. Man, he's really blocking, isn't he? Shoot. Messing up big time, boys. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens here. Oh, gonna have to restore. That was kind of bull. Well, at least we blocked it. Maybe we can get it right here. So once you do your special, you hit the square button, and then you spam the left and right trigger. And luckily we got this guy defeated because we were close to running out of health. So anyway, once you beat him, more stats. Kunemon drops MP chip. Agumon was injured. That's not good. Pretty sure if he's injured, that counts as a care mistake. And we don't want care mistakes. They don't work out for you. Pretty sure that means we can't get Greymon. We got the MP chip. Let's see if he's still injured. He is not. I'm kind of curious if it's a care mistake if we let him stay injured, or if it's a care mistake if he gets injured. Can't really help that. So we're going to go ahead and hit save and go. I recommend saving it. There's no point not to. You already picked which slot you want it in at the beginning. But once you defeat Kunemon here, you can head up this way. Dodge this guy. Or not. We're going to try to run here. Oh, we got full health. Oh, you just slept. That's right. Let's go ahead and take him out. I forgot when you sleep, you get full HP and MP. I was thinking we still had 150 health. Might be able to get Sonic Jab, which is that move right there. Pretty sure Agumon can learn that. Keep it tagging. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I keep spamming a button. I know I'm doing it, but it's like I tune it out. So my apologies. It's not like it makes a difference if I spam the button or not. I just feel like it does, especially when he's like doing his you'll see later where he's like just doing random stuff on his own. And when you hit the button, he just kind of changes what he's doing. But once you defeat Kunemon, that passage over here becomes available. You normally wouldn't have this passage unless you get Kunemon to join the city. So just keep that in mind. Let's go back to File City real quick. And we're going to go ahead and go this way. We're going to go look for Palmon. Now, Agumon actually started a banking system, and you can store items with him in the bank. We will show that after we get food real quick, because once you come up here, you'll see that Tanmon or Tanemon is over here. And if you talk to Palmon, she will give you food. And now, you get giant meat. We got 5 pieces of giant meat. That's amazing. Normally you only get 3, but if she harvests extra, she gives you extra. So, and one of the reasons we want giant meat here is because giant meat gives him 2 weight, and in order to get Greymon or pretty much any of his Digivolutions or his bigger Digivolutions, like there's Tyrannomon, I believe, Monochromon, which is like the Triceratops looking dude, and Miramon, and there's 2 other ones I believe. Let's go to the chart. Yeah, so go here, and you can see he's got 6 different Digivolutions. So if the injury is not a care mistake, I believe we can still get Greymon. That's what we're going to aim for. I'm not 100% sure, though. I kind of feel like it will be a care mistake. But if we get the weight up to where it's supposed to be, and since we selected no, it's possible that maybe they'll just overlook the care mistake. Not 100%, but it's possible. So we'll do 1 hour of training real quick. We need defense. And now I want to head somewhere real quick before the time runs out. So what we're going to do, this might be the last thing we do today. We're going to head down this way. Head back towards that bridge. I might cut out some of these loading screens in between. They're not like super long, but they're long enough. So here we are at the Digimon Bridge, and what we want to do is avoid these guys first and foremost, then head over here, and he's going to make a comment about it being a bridge, I think. Well, I guess we're fighting. So let's go ahead and kick this guy's butt. Be nice if we can get that attack. I think they're a little bit harder to get though, because they don't really hit you with anything. Alright, short and sweet, just the way we like it. Oh, of course he's got to poop right now. So we got to go all the way back, let him poop, and we're probably going to miss our window for what I wanted to do. So maybe we'll just train today, or train a little bit more. But yeah, you'll be training a lot in this game, which is also like cool in a certain aspect. They do have a newer one called Digimon Next Order, Digimon World Next Order, which is similar, but you have 2 Digimon to take care of instead. Definitely a fun game. And we'll probably get to that on this channel at some point. But I feel like this, you know, you kind of earn it this way, because you actually have to train and build your Digimon up, and you know, you can't just run around one-shotting any boss. do a few more training. But let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing me do everything. So like the training, if there's anything you want me to leave out, let me know about that. But yeah, let me know what parts you want to see, what parts you don't want to see. If you want to see everything, let me know if you want to see everything. And I'll make it happen. So, but for the first episode, I'm going to let you guys see everything. And we got everything up to 100. So I'm pretty sure that is the requirement for Greymon. I think the only other requirement that is necessary for Greymon is his weight. I believe his weight has to be over 25. Which, at some point, we might overfeed him, but he's still only age 1. I think age 3 is when he Digivolves. We'll get into it then. But for now, we're just going to feed him giant meat. And hopefully, he'll bulk up a little bit. But with that being said, that'll be the end of the first episode of Digimon World 1 for the PlayStation 1. If you enjoyed this video, or if it helped you out in any way, please leave a like. And if you want to see more of this game, or similar content, please subscribe to my channel. But with that being said, thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Take care.